We have the receipts. We have the receipts. I tell you what, like, if anybody try to pull a Fani Willis on me, and try to come after me or whatever, and they know they dirty too, I'm gonna pull a Trump. I'm going to get the receipts. I'm going to get all the text messages. Yeah, I'm going to get them because Trump team, he is not playing. Okay, check it out. So Trump's lawyers, Nathan Wade, cell phone data contradicts testimony could constitute perjury. Now we all should know what perjury is. And let's catch up a little bit. This is a news clipping from Atlanta News First. Let's check that out real quick.
Attorneys trying to get Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and her prosecutor Nathan Wade thrown off the Georgia election interference indictment were fed up with a witness called earlier in the week.
Hundreds of text messages between Terrence Bradley and a lawyer for one of Donald Trump's co-defendants. Really, they were going back and forth, and we are learning that for months these were happening before allegations of an improper relationship between Willis and Wade were even made.
So Bradley is Wade's former law partner, and he represented Wade during Wade's divorce. CNN obtained more than four.
That's the informer. That's the well, they call them whistleblowers now. I guess that's the new term. Well, it's an old term actually, but in politics. But that's a new term for snitch. He's the snitch. Everybody thought it was the other girl who came up with the recording of her and Fani Willis, I'm sorry, Fani Willis, having a conversation about some disappropriate, you know the word I'm looking for, disappropriating funds somewhere when they shouldn't be, and it was a grant money, and they misused the funds rather, and everybody thought it was her that was snitching, but the whole time it was this guy right here, Terrence Bradley, the attorney for the marriage or the divorce of Nathan Wade and his ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, because he's still married. Anyway.
400 text messages which show Bradley for months pushed to keep himself out of this situation and stay anonymous. Just a few days before a motion for a conflict of interest was filed, Bradley told a lawyer that there was a relationship before Willis hired Wade. Bradley went.
Listen, I got the text messages. I'm gonna show you a few of them. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, donate. Cashapp is on the ticker at the bottom of the screen, so check that out. It's the Lalo Show. We here.
Went back and forth with the defense attorney via text, but when he took the stand, he seemed rather uncomfortable, and he backtracked on what he had told the defense attorney.
I do not recall any dates of when the relationship started. I'm telling you, I did not recall any specific date. At this time, I don't recall. At this time, I am telling you that I do not have the date.
We have the receipts.
Okay, so again,
we have the receipts.
This is Nathan Bradley, or rather Terrence Bradley, and he also sent the defense attorney a list of several people he says have firsthand knowledge of when the relationship between Nathan Wade and Fani Willis actually began. Those texts are now being considered as part of the evidence on whether Willis should be disqualified.
All right, so there you have it. Again, we got the receipts. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, share the video, donate to the Cashapp. Man, I'll be bringing y'all a lot. Listen, it's election year. It's the 2024 election year. It's a lot going on. This actually happens every 4 years, sometimes 2 years, because, they got the Senate and the House. They vote too. But this is election year. This is a big election. We got Trump running against Joe Biden at the moment. There's rumors of other people that might pop up, but I'm not going to speak on that now. But yeah, this is election year, so there's going to be a lot of content going on the rest of the year. But let's get into some of these texts, man. So Ashley, Ashley Merchant, she is the attorney for Trump in his case. And they're trying to show that the DA, Fani Willis, and Nathan Wade, the prosecutor, are not worthy to even be prosecuting them for anything. because they're liars. That's what they're trying to prove, allegedly, that they're liars, and they shouldn't be trying to convict anybody, especially on a RICO case. All right, so let's roll into some of these texts, man. I got the text. Shout out to my plug for making sure I get some of these texts. What we got here? Okay, Ashley Merchant's phone. We got Ashley Merchant's phone, which is Trump's attorney, and Terrence Bradley, which is Nathan Wade's divorce attorney, and they were also partners in a firm. This happened on January 7, 2024, which is roughly over a month ago, right? So this is recent. These are recent texts. Let's start it off. Okay, Ashley, Tia Green. It's some text, text that's not really pertinent before that, so I'm gonna start here. Tia Green, yes, but she may lie. So I guess she's asking Terrence Bradley, allegedly, if Tia Green knows anything about the relationship between Nathan Wade and Fani Willis. Yes, but may lie. I mean, she may lie about it, Tia. Yeah, that's why, this is Ashley. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get as many people on my list of potential witnesses as possible. Hope and McAfee is the judge, y'all don't know. Hope and McAfee gives me a hearing. Let's see what they say under oath. Who is her chief investigator? I'm assuming he's asking who is Fani Willis' chief investigator that's trying to charge Trump and his co-defendants, because they have to have an investigator to do all the work to get all the dirt up on them so they can build a case in order to convict them in a RICO charge, right? Ashley Merchant sends a link, Fulton County. Is there a name in there? Just confirming there's no name. Capers, no. Capers. I don't know who Capers is. But evidently there's somebody who knows. What they know, we don't know yet. I guess we'll find out. I think Baez is the one for anti-corruption. Baez must be a chief investigator. Let's see who Baez is. Chief investigator Baez. Raymond Baez, Fulton County, Georgia. Chief investigator. That's Baez right there, people. Deputy Chief Investigator, Anti-Corruption Unit, Civil Rights Unit. So that's Baez. Nice. Okay. Back to it. I got so many texts here. Okay, Baez. Baez for the anti-corruption, and he is married to her executive assistant. So Baez is married to Fani Willis's executive assistant. Wow, they just got a whole family up here. Okay, I guess everybody meets on the job. I don't know. Ashley responds, "Oh damn, yeah, Baez would know. Baez, you know. Baez knows everything. So they're probably going to get Baez on the stand. Raymond Baez. I hope I'm not messing his name up. But he's a chief investigator. Now, chief investigator is basically a private investigator. Like, they dig deep into your life and try to figure out dirt on you. And they're normally old detectives or retired detectives and stuff like that. But he's the deputy chief investigator, which means anti-corruption unit, which means he have people working under him too. So he can basically direct people to go do this and do that. Yes, Baez would know. But all of them might lie. So Baez, we got Baez up here. Let's keep rolling on the text. Let's see what we got here. Like, on 1/5, January the 5th. Now, we watching this real time. Like, I really haven't looked at these texts. So y'all are learning this or watching this and reading this with me at the same time. We all figuring it out together. And I'm really not trying to figure that out. I'm just reporting the news, to be honest with you. And it's all interesting. It's election year. So it's going to get real deep. I promise you that. They had a full-on relationship. It's insane. That's what Ashley Merchant texts to Terrence Bradley. He went to help her move her. He went to help her move. Ashley. Why she would hire him is insane. Because she's wondering, like, why would you hire your boyfriend to prosecute a big RICO case of the ex-president who's actually running for president again? That's the biggest case in the world right now. Like, people, I don't know if they understood that. But I think it was a motive behind that, and I'll get into that later. Terrence Bradley, yes. Like, just date him. Don't hire him. She's right. Like if y'all just bumping, you know what I'm saying? Just do that on the side. Don't hire him for no major case like going after Trump. And the records show that he's never overseen a RICO case in his entire career. So you want to hire a prosecutor to prosecute a former president who's running to be a president again in a RICO charge, and he's never done a RICO in his life. That's a bad move. But anyway, yeah, so, but it looks like Terrence is like giving up the goods, you know? Terrence is not playing with him. Terrence is making it known, like, look, go do this, go check this out. Let's see what else we got. Does Fani know about the Sonia Allen affair? Sonia Allen? Who's Sonia Allen? Let's go find out, see who Sonia Allen is. Sonia Allen. Fulton County. Sonia Allen, Fulton County. Oh, we got Sonia. Sonia is the Deputy District Attorney, Anti-Corruption Division. Oh, wow. Who's Sonia? Where's the Sonia? Let's know about the Sonia affair. Does Fani know about the Sonia affair? Wait a minute, what's Sonia affair? Sonia Allen affair. Yes, that's her. That's the East Point apartment person. Oh, they got an address on her. Wait. So Sonia and Nathan were... No. Sonia and Nathan were... Hold on. Yes, that's her. This is East Point. She is key. Thank you. She also knows about the media company payments. Not sure if Fani knew about him and Sonia. Oh. So Nathan Wade was banging Sonia Allen too. Boy, Nathan out here, man. Nathan out here having his way. Nathan out here having his way, man. You feel me? All right. Not sure if Fani knew about him and Sonia. Have you spoken to her? This is Terrence Bradley talking. Who? Robin? No, but I found her name because I did open records for the media company Fani hired to track her media. She was monitoring it And then they ain't her privilege. I need my glasses. So I figure it went bad. Yes, she was fired. I guess that's Robin was fired because Sonia Allen is still on the website. This is the Fulton County website for those that don't know. This is Fulton County. So Sonia Allen. Sonia Allen was banging Nathan Wade as well. So Nathan Wade's out here just banging. Nathan Wade. Nathan Wade got it. He got it. Pause. All right, let's keep it moving though. Okay, again on January the 7th. On January the 7th, what we got here? We got the security accompanied them on their out-of-town personal trips. Now, those that don't know or remember, Fani Willis and Nathan Wade went on several trips. And I think we're gonna get into that too. Might get into that. The trips. I think I got the trips. Oh yeah, I got the trips. Got the trips up next. Trips are up next. All right, the security accompanied them to their out-of-town trips. Not out of town, but would to our office or dinner. So the security would not go with them out of town, but they'll go to the office and the dinner. Thanks. I may subpoena the detail meaning the security, but wasn't sure if it would help much. Those guys know it all. Laughing emoji. Yes, but they changed, Terrence Bradley. You need to subpoena her original detail. Oh, Terrence Bradley ain't playing no games. He giving it all up. He telling all the business. Terrence Bradley is the informer. That's a movie. That's a movie title. That's a movie title. Terrence Bradley is the informer. Bradley, the informer. All right? Yes, but they changed. You need to subpoena her original detail. Ooh. Terrence giving it up. Hey, man, like and subscribe, man. Send the donations. I got the text message. I'm not going to give you all the text messages, but it's all over the internet, man. If you do a deep research, you'll find the texts. You know, I'm not going to go through all 30-something pages of them, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And apparently Terrence Bradley never liked Nathan, or maybe they fell out about something. I don't know. Anyway, the current detail. You really want the guys when she was initially elected. Terrence is giving it up. He's like, man, listen, this is what's going on. These are the people you need to talk to. Go over here, look at this evidence. Look at that evidence. Terrence is helping out the prosecution, right, in these text messages. Now, mind you, he just got on stand, right, and lied.
Attorneys trying to get Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and her prosecutor Nathan Wade thrown off the Georgia election interference indictment were fed up with a witness called earlier in the week.
Hundreds of text messages between Terrence Bradley and a lawyer for one of Donald Trump's co-defendants. Really, they were going back and forth, and we are learning that for months these were happening before allegations of an improper relationship between Willis and Wade were even made.
So Bradley is Wade's former law partner, and
All right, so yeah, Bradley got up there and basically said he don't know nothing 2 days ago. But now we got the text. We got the receipts. All right. Let's go a little bit further. Do you still think she's going to deny? Meaning Fani Willis. Is she going to deny the relationship? Again, this is January 16. This was over a month ago. So this was around the time they was getting ready to put on stand, or wanting to put it on stand. They didn't officially get permission to put on stand just yet, but she got on stand on her own. She just broke all the rules and just got on the stand and started talking, right? Do you think she's still going to deny? No. Too many people saw their interactions. So everybody saw Nathan Wade and Fani Willis together as a couple. Everybody saw it. Security, everybody. Everybody saw it. So she can't deny it. But she did anyway in the beginning. Later on, she came out and admitted when she got on stand, but she still lied about a bunch of other things, allegedly. Me too. I think they admitted. How much was Cross paid and the other special prosecutor? Okay, so there were several prosecutors under Nathan Wade. You got Cross and then you got Floyd. Right? Cross made $250,000. Floyd made $150,000. That's what Ashley Merchant revealed. Now, nobody's supposed to know what each other makes. All this is just coming out, who made what. So I'm sure when they found out that Nathan Wade was making $650,000 off the case, and these people making $250 and that person making $150, they're like, what the hell? They're probably like, ain't the hell nah. So she's like, they went to Australia in December. And oh my God, they went to Belize, Australia, Bahamas, Napa. Oh, they passport buddies. They out here living a good life. Man, like and subscribe, man. Send your donations. Cashapp is in the ticker below. Follow me on the Laylo Show. This is the Laylo Show, man. We live. We got the receipts, right? All right, the Royal Caribbean, the Norwegian cruise. Remember, she didn't even know what Belize was, right? Only reason I knew about Belize because of one of Puff Daddy's former artists, P. Diddy or Diddy, whatever his name is now, and we're going to get to him in a minute. But yeah, they went to on a Norwegian cruise. All right, happy birthday, love the pics. I don't know, I guess this was his birthday or something. I'm not sure. He sent us some pics. I guess they deleted those, which is not fair. We want to see the deleted text. We want to see those too. All right, thank you. Just checking on you. This Ashley texted him, what is this, the next, what is that, 8 days later? 9:15 a.m., just checking on you. Hey, I am going to be sending subpoenas for the February 15 hearing, and I hope it doesn't go that far, but I need to be prepared. She's preparing to subpoena people, right? You know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I got the receipts now. I could do this all day. I got the receipts, but I'm just gonna give you a little bit, man. We're just gonna give you a little bit. All right, so I'm subpoenaing. Did I say it right? Subpoenaing Chris Campbell and Nathan's office stuff. I fear it would look suspicious if I did not allow subpoena. If I did not also subpoena you, but I told you I named my glasses. But I plan on pulling Nathan and Fani on the stand and only have others under subpoena for backup. I will have you out, but think if I don't subpoena you, it would look fishy. Now, she's saying this last sentence, I will leave you out, but think if I don't subpoena you, it would look fishy. What do you want me to do? So she's acknowledging and letting him know, hey, you're my key witness. You're my informer. You're my information. I don't want to subpoena you, but if I don't, it's going to look fishy because everybody's going to know that I spoke with you. What do you want to do? He says, I'm okay with it. I don't know if that means he's okay with her subpoenaing him or if he's okay of being left out of it. He's not being clear. It is my hope that they do the right thing before then. Which they didn't, of course. We found that out later. You are my friend and I trust you. Oh my God. Terrence Bradley, you're an attorney, brother. You've been in practice for many years. You, out of all people, should know that these attorneys, especially Trump's attorneys, are not your friends. You catch a big L for that. You are my friend and I trust you. And you trust her. Anyway, they will not. They are arrogant as F. She thinks she won the other day and she didn't have to be disposed. Ashley responds, that wasn't a win. Thompson set them up. Nathan can admit it all on the 31st, and if he doesn't, then Thompson will make Fani sit, meaning sit on the stand. He basically gave Nathan a chance to protect her. But if he doesn't tell them, then Fani will have to sit. Nathan finances may make it look like he owed a lot of money when he began this. Terrence responds, owed to who? Not true. Nathan didn't owe nobody. That's what Terrence would know. He's his attorney. Nathan didn't owe nobody. Ashley Merchant responds on the loans and questions his response not true. It may just be coincident. He was highly leveraged. Terrence responds, that's on paper, meaning they got cash in the house. The cash stash is in the house, probably Fani's house. Moving on. She says, what do you mean? So I just told you what that means. So we're not going to go back into that. All right. Let's do one more. Just one more. Like I said, I got 30-something of these, right? Let's do one more. This is back on January the 7th again. Other than the security detail, can you think of anyone else who can confirm their romantic relationship, obviously leaving you and Chris out of the mix? Maybe her kids, other co-workers. Terrence Bradley responds, yes, her kids. Her kids know what's going on. I don't know who Fani Willis' kids are, but I'm not going to put them on blast like that. But Terrence Bradley confirms that allegedly her kids know exactly what's going on. Her commanding staff knows what's going on. Dexter, whoever Dexter is, knows what's going on. Her administrative assistant knows what's going on. Everybody knows. And Terrence Bradley is spilling his guts. He's telling everybody. He's telling on everybody. He's going down. He's pulling a Nino Brown. Just like the mayor in Dalton, Tiffany Henyard. If you don't know about Tiffany, look her up. But yeah, we have the receipts. It's the Laylo Show. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the video, donate. Help me keep this going. I need me a new mic if you can't already tell. Help your brother get a new mic, man. Let's go. All right. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's see what's going on with Diddy. Diddy got some new news. Diddy got some new news for y'all today. What's going on with Diddy?
Here's a fun way you can bring handmade elements into your digital designs. I wanted to give these invites The new allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, a music producer, is accusing hip-hop mogul of sexually assaulting him and forcing him to have sex with prostitutes. But a lawyer for Combs called the events described in the lawsuit pure fiction. This is now one of several sexual assault lawsuits filed against Combs in recent months, including a lawsuit from the R&B singer Cassie that was settled last year. To break this all down for us, I want to bring in trial attorney and ABC News contributor Brian Buckmeyer. So nice to see you.
Always great to be here with you.
So you've been covering this for a while. I mean, you're familiar with Sean Diddy Combs. Not only does this lawsuit mention Diddy, it also includes other A-list celebrities. What stands out here to you?
So if you see me looking down, I'm looking down at the 73-page complaint that was filed yesterday. In terms of allegations of celebrities, we're talking about Cuba Gooding Jr. being shown through still photos of what the complainant says they have videos of groping him. There are allegations of P. Diddy touching the genitalia and anus of the complainant. And also, if you look to the complaint here, there's a few Easter eggs here where it says the rapper redacted on Mr. Combs.
What? Sean Combs, Justin Dior Combs, which is his son, Ethiopia Habitor, I don't want to butcher that name, Lucian, Christina, Chalice, Love Records, Motown Records, Rodney Jones. Oh, shoot. Rodney Jones. Who is Rodney Jones? Rodney Jones. Rodney Jones. That's not Rodney. I know it can't be Rodney. Rodney Jones. Ain't no pictures online of Rodney? Who's Rodney Jones? Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Little Rod, who accused him of sexual assault, grooming, and inappropriate payment for his work as a producer on the Love album, Off the Grid. That was his last album. That was Diddy's last album, the Love album. Rodney Jones, huh? Wow.
Of what the complainant says they have videos of groping him. There are allegations of P. Diddy touching the genitalia and anus of the complainant. And also, if you look to the complaint here, there's a few Easter eggs here where it says the rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls and sex workers. And you look down to the redaction, it says, well, the person is a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. I think that may be Meek Mills. And also says an R&B singer redacted in Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home consorting with underage girls and sex workers. When you go down to the redaction, it says he's a Grammy Award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a Bayesian billionaire. I don't know who's a billionaire from Barbados that we know that dated someone. That sounds like Chris Brown. So there's a lot of big names here, both as Easter eggs and also just on the front pages of these allegations.
Wow, just huge. Now, the lawsuit also claims the misconduct happened during the creation of Diddy's latest album, the Love album, and is seeking, as we've mentioned, $30 million. The suit not only names the mogul, but includes his son and Universal Music Group, claiming there is an alleged RICO enterprise to enable his misconduct. Explain why the lawsuit goes beyond Diddy and what's kind of at stake here.
This, along with Cassie's lawsuit that you talked about earlier that was settled, reads a lot like what we saw in the R. Kelly case in the EDNY, where they're talking about this being a criminal enterprise that's all feeding towards this one individual's depravity of wanting drugs and sex and rock and roll and everything in between, that everyone seemed to know and go out and facilitate what Sean Diddy Combs wanted. Even in part of these allegations or these complaints, they call his chief of staff the Ghislaine Maxwell to P. Diddy's Jeffrey Epstein, saying that this was a total sexual enterprise to feed into his desires.
And we want to note that Diddy has denied all claims against him, but this can't possibly help his brand. Like, where do you see this going, and where do you see this lawsuit going?
Again, I draw the comparison to that of R. Kelly, where there might have been rumors in the background. There were lawsuits that were settled. There were whispers behind closed doors. But as those whispers start to grow and get louder, you potentially could see greater civil litigation. They're saying in this case they want to fight it. Potentially we see a jury trial out of here. But this is based on sex trafficking allegations as well as claims that are criminal in nature. For me, I'm thinking SDNY, that being the Southern District of New York, right here in Manhattan, they're probably looking at these allegations and thinking, where are the videos? Where are these still shots that we're seeing in these complaints? And can we investigate it to see if there's more here, potentially criminal charges?
And that could probably come out at some point.
Potentially.
All right, Brian, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for unwrapping that for us.
My pleasure.
Wow. That's I don't know what to say. And that's on the news. You know, this is mainstream news that this is on. What is this video talking about?
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good.
A work management tool.
You know, you would think that the idea of being surprised by an allegation of sexual misconduct with someone famous, you shouldn't be surprised anymore, but this one's kind of surprising. Rap star, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, right? He's been hit with a spate of lawsuits recently about his alleged conduct, but this one, the fifth one, is unlike any of the others. This is from a male music producer named Rodney Jones. Now,
This is from a man. Pause. Diddy. I mean, we all know Diddy. We know Diddy. If you didn't know, now you know. Yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Everybody knew Diddy was kind of a little, whatever, but this is just, I mean, groping dudes in the behinds. I mean, he was aggressive with it, wasn't he? I mean, seriously. Anyway.
his allegation is Combs forced him to solicit sex workers and underage girls for sex. Okay. But also drugged him, sexually assaulted him, and groomed him to have sex with other men. And there are a lot of salacious accusations too. But there are also some concerns about the accusations. Combs denies all. So let's take a look at it, all right? Here to break it down, trial attorney, legal analyst, Misty Maris, and one of Combs' former defense attorneys, Mark Garagos. Good to have you both. So, Misty, what do people need to know about what this guy's alleging on the strong side before we go to what may mitigate?
Yeah, so we have sexual assault allegations. We have sexual harassment allegations relating to what he deems to be an employment relationship. We have allegations that Sean Combs and his son were involved in a shooting and that he was told to cover up that, helped to cover up that shooting with the police, that he was told to lie to police. We have that
Wait, he was involved in a shooting? What? Hold on, let me hear that again.
Sean Combs and his son were involved in a shooting and that he was told to cover up that, helped to cover up that shooting with the police, that he was told to lie to police. We have that he was groomed to engage in intercourse with another man, with other men. We also have these really serious sex trafficking allegations that they were eliciting underage sex workers, bring them across state lines, and RICO racketeering allegations, which mean in furtherance of a criminal enterprise that relates to drug use and the solicitation of sex workers.
Does he get cover? This is a civil suit. Does he get cover for acknowledging his behavior in criminal activities, or does he say it was all forced?
That's what I found to be so interesting about this. He actually admits in this complaint that he lied to police officers, and he's just saying that he was under the manipulation, the fear of threat and intimidation by Combs. So
There he is, the producer, Rodney Jones. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I mean, I don't know, man. Pause. That's all I can say. Pause.
That's not necessarily enough to save you if there were to be a criminal inquiry down the line.
So it's a risk to kind of thicken out the situation, because now there could be an after effect. He could get a settlement here, or he could go to trial and win this and then wind up having his own legal problems.
A lot of these allegations are criminal in nature, although this is a civil complaint. So presumably, if it were investigated and deemed to have some veracity, there would be more to this.
So, Garagos, there are two areas. The one that I've heard in the reporting or whatever, Combs denies all this. Part of it is...
Now, keep in mind, this is a $30 million lawsuit, sexual assault lawsuit. And remember, Cassie, she had a $30 million lawsuit as well. But word on the street, she actually got 50. But you didn't hear that from me. But this is another $30 million lawsuit. This is another $30 million lawsuit. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to break Diddy's bank. That's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to do. Same thing with Trump. They're trying to break Trump's bank. And they're trying to break Diddy's bank as well. But I got something extra here. This right here this is my brother. This is a former bodyguard to Diddy for many, 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 many years. Roger Bonds. Shout out to Roger Bonds. Me and Roger Bonds been good friends for, well over 10 years. And he supported me in a lot of things. I supported him in a lot of things. Me and him actually used to work for Diddy. We've done a couple of events for Diddy here in Atlanta. And of course, Bonds was doing more than me. I wasn't actually under Diddy. But Bonds was, promoting Ciroc at a point in time, and me being a videographer, a filmmaker, I would capture all of the content. Well, I've done a couple of commercials for Ciroc and so on and so forth. Maybe I'll play them later, maybe not. But let's see what Bonds had to say. He posted this actually yesterday. Let me see what he has to say.
A nigga like Puff, man. It ain't one thing it's one thing to fuck up your life, man.
Yeah, I heard it.
But you love money so much that you gonna fuck up your kids' life, man. You gonna involve your kids in the bullshit that you do, man. One thing I respect about them trappers out there, man, them niggas that's rapping, they can say what they wanna say. But them niggas out there rapping about the shit, but they kids is in private school and doing everything, and they don't involve their kids in their bullshit. This nigga's such the devil, man, that he involving his kids in the bullshit, man. He fucking up his kid's life. He's fucking up his son life, man. Nigga don't give a fuck what you into. You do what the fuck you want to do, man. You into whatever the fuck you in, man. You know what I'm saying? But you done turned niggas that love you into niggas that hate you, man. Nigga, I keep it 100 with you, man. And every nigga know I would have died, man. But now a nigga hates you. A nigga don't give a fuck what happened because you show you don't give a fuck about nothing but money, man. And you use God's name in vain, man. And God will show you. Use my motherfucking name in vain. I'm coming for you. Now you gotta pay the piper, nigga. Puff once told me, nigga, I can't do no jail time. So I already know he going out the motherfucking window. He used to ask me, damn, B, how you do all that time? Man, I can't do that time. So I already know, B. If you did something with him, you're going out the motherfucking window, man. Trust me.
Here's your Forbes daily briefing for...
Shout out to Roger Bonds. Bondsy, he ain't with that shit. Bondsy, a real solid dude. He been down. He been to the penitentiary for a body. He's been through the system several times, just like I have. Man, I want to hear this again.
A nigga like Puff, man. It ain't one thing it's one thing to fuck up your life, man. But you love money so much that you gonna fuck up your kids' life, man. You gonna involve your kids in the bullshit that you do, man? One thing I respect about them trappers out there, man, them niggas that's rapping, they can say what they want to say. But them niggas out there rapping about the shit, but they kids is in private school and doing everything, and they don't involve their kids in their bullshit. This nigga's such the devil, man, that he involving his kids in the bullshit, man. He fucking up his kid's life. He's fucking up his son life, man. Nigga don't give a fuck what you into. You do what the fuck you want to do, man. You into whatever the fuck you in, man. You know what I'm saying? But you done turned niggas that love you into niggas that hate you, man. Nigga, I keep it 100 with you, man. And every nigga know I would have died, man. But now a nigga hates you. A nigga don't give a fuck what happened because you show you don't give a fuck about nothing but money, man. And you use God's name in vain, man. And God will show you. Use my motherfucking name in vain. I'm coming for you. And now you gotta pay the piper, nigga. Puff once told me, nigga, I can't do no jail time. So I already know he going out the motherfucking window. He used to ask me, damn, B, how you do all that time? Man, I can't do that time. So I already know, B, if you did something with him, you're going out the motherfucking window, man. Trust me.
Yeah, shout out to Bonds, man. Shout out to Bonds. Okay. And of course, you know I got the receipts. I got the receipts. I have the receipts. So these are the receipts. This is the United States Federal Court, Southern District of New York. This is a civil case. No, this is a federal court. This is a federal civil case, civil action. Rodney Jones. We all know who Rodney Jones is. Where's the picture of Rodney Jones? Did I find the picture? I don't know. Rodney Jones, Diddy, Rodney Jones and Diddy. We have a picture of Rodney Jones and Diddy. Where's Rodney Jones here? This is Rodney Jones. Where's Rodney? That's a terrible picture of Rodney. There you go, Rodney. All right, so yeah. Sean Combs, Justin Combs, which is his son. Ethiopia, Lucian, Christina, Chalice Records Studios, Love Records. I'm assuming Chalice Records Studios is where it happened. Where's Chalice Records Studios? Does it still exist? Let's see where Chalice Records Studios is. Chalice Records Studios. This is Chalice Records Studios. Studio B, Chalice Recording Studios. Wow. These are pictures of the studio. Can't make this up. Huh? It looks like they're trying to take stuff down, though. Yeah, it looks like they're taking stuff down. Let's see what they're doing with the Instagram, which I don't blame them. They're in the middle of a lawsuit. This is Chalice Record Studios, right here. The gang got a podcast at Chalice Record Studios. Is that what's going on? Everybody in here pregnant. What the hell is going on in Chalice Record Studios? Okay. Okay, Chalice, who is this? Who we got here? All right, anyway, back to the paperwork. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. This document contains highly graphic information of a sexual nature, including sexual assault. Additionally, there are graphic images. Whoa! There are graphic images of the aftermath of a shooting, redacted images of sexual intercourse, redacted images of minors, sex workers, and prostitutes, details of sex trafficking and illegal distribution of guns and drugs. So that's your warning, people. All right. Plaintiff Rodney Lil Rod Jones, Mr. Jones, hereby alleges as and for his complaint against defendant Sean Combs, Mr. Combs, defendant Justin Combs, defendant Lucian Grange, Mr. Grange, Miss Habter Merriam, defendant Miss Coram, defendant Chalice Recording Studios, defendant Love Records, defendant Motown Records, defendant Universal Music Group, defendant Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10, ABC Corporations 1 through 10, as followed. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has personal jurisdiction, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's get to the juice. Plaintiff Rodney Jones is an American artist and music producer. Mr. Jones resides in the state of New York and California. Defendant Combs is a rapper. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know. Yo, this is the paperwork. This is the receipts, yo. Why y'all use this picture though? Why y'all use this picture for Diddy, man? What you do that for, man? Why y'all doing Diddy like that? Y'all know he don't look like that in public. Y'all know he get his little fake hairline trimmed in. He got to get his Just For Men going. Yeah, why y'all doing Diddy like that, man? Oh, y'all trying to make him look like an old creep. Pause. Come on, man. Defendant Justin Combs is the son of Mr. Combs. Was born on December the 3rd, 1993. Combs is a producer and actor. He has appeared in TV series like Catfish, how ironic, the TV show Wild and Out, Hip Hop Squares. Defendant Justin Combs resides at blah, 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 blah. They got these folk paper. They got their address up in here, man. Lucian, who is Lucian? Defendant Lucian is former CEO of defendant Motown Records. So Lucian Grange is the CEO of, or former CEO of Motown Records and the parent company of Love Records. Defendant Haberterium resides at blah, 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 blah. I don't know how she's involved, but she's involved. She's in the paperwork. Defendant Christina, these folks' addresses on here. Hey, man, I ain't blocking it out, man. It's public record now. So, Chalice. Not sure what that is. Universal Music Group. Yeah, I go down there too because they took all the music off of TikTok. Combs Global. There's Mr. Jones in the back. I'm assuming the studio, Chalice recording studio, back in the days, I'm assuming. He was a child prodigy. He apparently played guitars in that studio. That's a little kind of like a church, but it may be the studio though. Yeah, he was probably raised in this. So, summary of events. From September the 29th, Mr. Jones produced 9 of the songs, Love album, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know how to speed read. Throughout this time, Witness experienced and endured many things that went far beyond his role as producer of the Love album. Claims raised that the claim have been corroborated through witness statements, video, audio, recordings, and images that Mr. Jones has possessed. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly on several occasions. Mr. Combs took. Let's get to the. Hold on, what we got here? Mr. Jones has secured irrefutable evidence of the acquisition, use, and distribution of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms. The displaying and distribution of unregistered illegal firearms. That. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that right now. Kristen Combs drugging and sexually assaulting a woman. Mr. Combs providing laced alcoholic beverage to minors and sex workers at his home in California, New York, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Virginia, which makes it federal if it's a crime. Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Christina, instructing her staff to retrieve drugs so she can provide it to Mr. Combs for his consumption. So Christina is the one who allegedly went to get the drugs. Christian Combs, drugging and sexually assaulting women, which is his son, Christian. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image of Cassie Venture's lawsuit. Have you ever been swallowed? T.D. Jakes is in the paperwork. We didn't see that coming. T.D. Jakes is in the paperwork. Have you ever been swallowed? Allegedly. Young Miami's cousin and or assistant sexual assault Mr. Jones. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh my God. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. sexually harassing and assaulting Mr. Jones. Rapper redacted on Mr. Hal's yacht, consorting with underage girls. The rapper 3 redacted. Who was rapper 3? Let's see who rapper 3, number 3. He is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Oh. Meek Mills? He is a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He is a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. I don't know. What y'all think? Tell me in the comments, man. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. All right, so rapper 3 redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht, consorted with underage girls, sex workers, and R&B singer 4, redacted. Who was R&B singer 4? He is a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a Bayesian billionaire. Why would you redact it and then break down who the person is without saying the name? What is this? Jeopardy? What the fuck? R&B singer. And Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home consorting with underage girls and sex workers. Y'all comment below. Tell me. I don't know. On about September 12th, Mr. Combs of 2022, Mr. Combs held a writers producers camp at Chalice Recording Studios. Present at the camp were Mr. Combs, his son, Justin Combs, and Justin's friend named G. Mr. G is a 30-year-old tall African-American male. In addition to these individuals, other musicians were present at the camp. This writer has spoken to several musicians who attended the camp. One evening during the camp, Mr. Combs, J. Combs, and G were in a heated conversation. That conversation was moved out of the studio into a restroom adjacent to where Mr. Jones was sitting. Mr. Jones, approximately 2 feet away from the bathroom when gunshots rang out. Mr. Jones recalls hearing multiple shots. Oof. Sheesh. Let me see. Who was the writer that was redacted? I didn't see the writer that was redacted. Did I miss that? The writer that was redacted? I missed that because that's 3. Where's 2? Where's 2 and 1? I didn't see 2 and 1. All right, anyway. And we're not going to go through all of this. I'm just this is my first time actually seeing the paperwork. You know, I got the receipts. So I'm just looking at the receipts along with y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the Laylo Show. Donate. Cash apps on the ticker below. If y'all going to help you, if you can help me out, man, I can make sure you get some of this news every day. This is election year. There's a lot going on. I can sit here and give you news all day long. Just help me out, man. Help me out. I need a new mic. Man. Man shot out a party at Hollywood recording. Man shot outside a party at Hollywood recording studio. So I'm assuming this is the report. A person was shot at a party at Hollywood studio. Officer called. Oh, they got the pictures. Oh, wow. Mr. Jones has the clothing he wore that day and believes it may have the stains and DNA of G's blood. The following are screenshots of aftermath of the restaurant where G was shot by either Mr. Combs or Jay Combs, which is his son, Justin. Man, it's a crime scene. Clearly, G was not shot outside of the studio, as Mr. Combs instructed his team to report to law enforcement. Mr. Combs, oh man, like I don't even really want to read a lot of this because this is starting to get legal now. This is more than just a civil suit. This is more than just about $30 million now. All right, Mr. Combs attempted to groom Mr. Jones into engaging in gay sex. Mr. Combs was aware that Mr. Jones looked up to and idolized music producer Stephen Aaron Jordan, Stevie J. Stevie J is American, blah, blah, blah. We know who he is. Stevie J was part of Bad Boy Records. In 1997, Stevie J, we know who he is. Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J as acknowledged of Mr. Jones' admiration of Stevie J to groom and entice Mr. Jones to engage in homosexuality. So they used Stevie J, according to them allegedly, Mr. John used Stevie J to entice, because he looked up to Stevie J, so he enticed Mr. Jones into homosexuality. Yo, this is wild. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse. Wait a minute. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5, redacted, and R&B singer 6, and Stevie J. Okay, who was 5? He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Who was 6? He performed at the Super Bowl and had successful Vegas residency. What is going on here? I'm not even gonna speculate on that. Thanksgiving, Mr. Jones is sexually assaulted by Young Miami's cousin. Man, listen. There he is. Once again, Mr. Jones pushed her off following the image from a video of Young Miami, her cousin, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Combs. Mr. Jones and Young Miami here, and I'm assuming that's her cousin. So her cousin wanted to assault him or sexually assault him? What's the problem? What was the problem? Why is she in the paperwork? Like she don't seem bad looking. Neither one of them, you know. But again, this is Diddy house, so we don't know. These are the pictures. These are the photos. Mr. Jones and Diddy together in the room with Young Miami. Throughout his time, Mr. Combs was transported from California to blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm slick trying to look at the pictures, though, for real. The sex workers that Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones to bring back to his home. This is one of the sex workers. I can't tell if it's a man or a woman here. Ooh, we got women in bed. What's going on, man? On or about February 2nd incident, Mrs. Jones believes Combs drugged him. Mr. Jones recalls waking up naked, dizzy, and confused. He was in the bed with 2 sex workers and Mr. Combs. He also recalls aimlessly wandering around the house with no clothes on. Booby trap on the river. As a part of Mr. Jones' sex worker recruitment tools, Mr. Combs provided Mr. Jones with an exclusive bad boy baseball cap and required him to wear it to booby trap on the river as a signal to any sex worker he approached that Mr. Combs was in town and had sent Mr. Jones to recruit him. So he would make him wear, allegedly, he would make him wear a bad boy hat to the booby trap, which I assume is a strip club, for recruiting, just to signal the girls that Diddy's in town and he wants to have a good time. That is interesting. Here's, I guess, pictures of some of the sex workers in Miami, Florida. Sex workers, booby trap Miami. Dominican girl. I'm not going to go through all of this. Here's pictures with Diddy, I guess, with some sex workers. I'm assuming, I don't know, allegedly. That's Jessica Combs with an underage female, allegedly. I don't know how old she is. And I'm not going to read all of this. Who is this? Is this Cuba Gooding Jr.? This is Cuba Gooding Jr. Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. moments before Mr. Jones was assaulted. Moments before Mr. Jones was assaulted. I don't know what's going on out here, man. All right, man, listen. I'm going to wrap it up. Probably tune in with y'all later, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, share the video, donate. My Cash App is right there in the ticket at the bottom. It's the Laylo Show, man, and we out of here.